You better have a plan. You'd better have a plan. Okay, my name's Janey Godley. I'm a stand-up comedian from Glasgow, the East End of Glasgow. That makes a difference because we still use broken biscuits as a currency. The reason I'm a stand-up comedian is I like comedy. I like being able to stand in a room and make people laugh. The very fact that it's live is good. I think I'm a comedian, and what makes me unique is I'm white, Scottish and quite old. That makes me ethnic. And I'm a woman. I suppose I'm unique in the fact that I'm older and I don't have a cocaine habit yet. John, I don't know why I'm unique.
Not your average.
My fucking eye is going to explode.
Do chocolate back bread.
Do what? Ow! What? Fuck! I told you, things will bite me soon. It doesn't matter what happens, an animal. I've been bit by a dolphin and pecked by a peacock. That cat's gonna... Can I just ask you, what fucking size is that cat? That is a big cat, isn't it? Can I go look at it? I don't have an act that's set out where I can know what I'm going to say next, because right now I don't know what I'm going to say next, and that's what makes it good and funny. And I wish I could be able to remember all the things I ever said, ever, and then I could repeat them all and put them all into an album, and then that would be really funny. But I'm never going to be able to remember that. If I was a guy, they would say I was an improviser, but because I'm a woman, I'm just somebody that forgets what I said before, and that bee's going to sting me. Okay, I like stand-up, and you should too. Everybody join stand-up, it's fantastic. I want the big cat thing to happen again. That was really good. That must be some size of cat. Have you seen that cat? It nearly broke the fence, going, and that was it killing a squirrel. Hi, Janey Godley reporting from Guildford with the big cat that kills squirrels.
You wanted to be an actress, didn't you?
Oh yes, I forgot. Fuck, trust me. Yeah, I originally wanted to be an actress because I thought that would be good, and I acted in some amateur stuff, and that was fantastic. But then I eventually kind of fell into stand-up, and that's been good.
You've got a daughter.
Yes, I have a daughter who's now 18, and she did stand-up when she was 11 because I did the thing the school said, take your daughter to work day, and she stole my job, and she did stand up quite successfully, and now she's 18 and she's really tall and lovely and posh and bright, and that's quite unusual because she's mine, and normally everything I have is flawed and broken, so I'm quite convinced she must be somebody else's child. My husband is I'm never allowed. He's like him. He's like Voldemort. He's he who should not be named. We're never allowed to name him. And he's got 6 brothers, and his father's dead. But they were a bit of a mad family, and they enjoyed hobbies that nobody else does, like guns and collecting them. I didn't know this until the police came and pulled all the guns at the house. And there was a big collection of guns. In fact, there was every gun I've ever seen, even on Bonanza. There was a gun from there. And they collected them all out and showed us them. And my husband doesn't do anything. He was never a crook. Do you think that's killed the big cat? Point of Yes was about my 17 friends that died of heroin addiction in the East End of Glasgow. It was about how the Shah was disposed out of Iran, and the Ayatollah and then the businessmen in 1979 couldn't get their money back, so what they took instead was heroin and flooded the West. And 17 of my friends died in a period of 22 months because they all went, oh, heroin, yum yum, that'll be nice, and then died. And I didn't, so I kind of watched it all and I took notes in the back of my head, and then one day they all gathered up into a big headache, and I did manage to write a play about it, and it was interesting. I liked it. I played Janey who took drugs and Janey who didn't take drugs, and I liked Janey who took drugs better. She got to do a lot more things than Janey who didn't. That's it. I was abused as a kid. My ma was murdered, but the things didn't happen at the same time. She didn't die until 1982, when I had the pub after I got married. She had a boyfriend who was a psycho, and eventually killed her, and I was abused by her brother in the 60s, in early 70s, and we didn't kill him, we let him live. I wanted to be an actress when I was younger because when I was in the pub we had guys who were actors and they were all in that sinking feeling and just the boys' game, and I realised acting would be a good way of being in the real world, so that would be nice. And I would like to be an actress that played kind of either really stupid comedy roles where she got to be the daft one, or I think I could do I didn't think I could do really gritty hard roles, but when I did Pointy, yes I did, and I realised I could do it and I enjoyed that, so I quite liked. I played the part of somebody who was a prostitute and she was a heroin addict and she found a good vein and she couldn't get so excited than anything in the whole world, but she found a good vein and she loved the fact that folk were dying with heroin, so she went to find the heroin that was killing people because she was willing to take that chance. And I liked that role, that was really good. The role of playing me was hard. Playing yourself is harder than playing anything because you're just exposing who you really are and there's no mask over the top of that. But playing the junkie was good because she got to be really mental. But playing me was hard.